Oh,
It would make a whole lot more sense if I actually turned that back on. So I didn't realize the mics are turned off either. We're back. Sorry. My system decided to reboot, and in the process, uh, shut everything, of course, off and reset all my settings on Roll20. So, I mean, not Roll20, but yeah, Streamlabs.
Hey,
So my
Dan.
mics are turned off as I gave what? Yes, it wouldn't be a roll hit die without some technical difficulties, apparently.
very, very true.
Yeah, well, it's what
Okay.
happens when you're one man trying to run it all right here, and it just for some reason it doesn't want to work half the time. But we are back. We were discussing that Lady Silverhand gave us boons, and we were in that midst of that discussion when everything said, "Screw you, I'm shutting off." So we are
Yes,
back.
and so far you've got a letter of recommendation to speak to pretty much any of the governments in the union of these places. Next one that you ended up getting was basically get out jail free. So if you're on a drunken bender and in a bar fight, they'll kind of let you out as long as you're not killing anyone. The next one that y'all rolled was kind of the same thing, so I chose this one. You guys, on top of your lovely Troll Skull Manor, you have someone roll me a d20.
Daniel.
Tara, you want to do it?
Oh, me? Okay. Oh, I thought Dan was doing it. No, I said, go ahead, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you weren't here. Cool.
Okay, so grants you 3 acres of land just outside of Waterdeep up to the north. So you have 3 acres worth of farmland.
Oh,
That sounds.
it's not a lot, but it's plenty.
Well,
For what we do? Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Never mind.
Build a nice big workshop.
Yeah, and
I have a workshop.
small
it's right
vineyard.
here. I hold my handkerchief
Yeah.
up.
Or small vineyard.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and hey, on the deed to this property, she also writes out contact information so you can go see what it looks like and talk to this guy, and he and his company will build whatever on their dime.
Oh,
Nice.
Well,
that's cool.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
Does it say that in the letter? Does it give us an amount?
Not necessarily an amount, but you're not going to build a 50,000 square foot, 10,000 foot high wizard tower there.
Why would we do that?
What about 25,000 square foot?
It has to be able to fit on the land, and
it's what, 3 acres?
Okay.
3 acres.
Oh, 3 acre lot.
Yeah.
Decent enough size.
Yeah.
Plus, we could always expand.
Well, there's a link somewhere that show you what we want built on it.
Okay.
I think it's in Prime of the Frost.
The Waterstock or Woodstock. I don't think
whatever it was.
You're talking about that house or Grimskull.
Guys, I really want to build a nice place for the orphanage.
What'd you do, Sue?
Yeah, that was in.
You mean free labor?
No, sweatshop. Got you. Okay.
No.
Terrible people.
But that was in Zoom chat yesterday.
Where do you think I learned how to do my artificer stuff?
Maybe a trade school for them?
No, it wasn't
like
a trade
vocational,
school. It was
like
just
a
like 50 of us
Montessori,
fairies in one
maybe,
little room making stuff for people.
That's not what I. Okay. All right. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. But Tara, for your info, since this was in Zoom chat the last time, that is what he's talking about, town built, which I'm okay with. It's in Lost Beginnings.
Like,
All right. So we
oh
got
shoot!
And
I can be
finally,
convinced.
okay. They will send out 4 specialized trainers. I need all 3 to roll me a d4.
Come here. Where you at, my little caltrops? Oh, there.
Another one. This is my 3rd one today.
okay. So
Okay.
Uno.
oh, I
Uno,
didn't. I put
Uno.
that away. Okay. So 4.
4? Okay. So Sue and Sparky, every morning at dawn for the next 7 days, you have inspiration.
Ooh.
Plus you gain a proficiency in skill of your choice. Plus you get to gain a feat.
Do you have all that after 7 days is up?
No.
Should we go
This
ahead
is the training. Yeah, you get the inspiration, and we'll go ahead and do this. Phelan, you get all that except for it's 10 days. Every at
Okay.
time.
and- So now we need to
Inspiration.
figure out how to add a feat to our repertoire here.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that under features and traits, you just scroll all the way to the bottom and you manage feats, and you can just add it.
So you get a feat, you get an inspiration for the next 7 days,
Wow.
and you gain a proficiency skill.
Nice.
Do you have any limit on what proficiency, how many feats we can actually?
You gain proficiency in 1 skill.
So
So-
feat and proficiency.
The only thing with feat is you have to be at least of the race or class or
It has to match.
I asked 'cause
You
there's
have to
Strix-
meet the
There's
prerequisite.
Strixhaven's things. There's dragon related things. I'm just asking, making sure.
Oh, if it's a feat that's in a book that's been published, you can have it as long as you match the race or whatever criteria you have to be in order to get it.
Copy that. All right, and we have and you said we gain proficiency in a skill of our choosing.
Correct.
I might take perception.
I have no idea what I'd take.
Could we get expertise instead of a proficiency?
If you want to take proficiency in if you have a skill that you're already proficient in, you can take expertise. I'll allow that.
Oh, cheat, man, cheat.
I think I'll just take animal handling.
I am not
No.
perceptive
Oh.
perceptive at all. But I'm contemplating like getting expertise and performance.
I feel terrible. I only have 4 skills. Period. Am I missing something?
Well, some feats can give you a proficiency.
Yeah, I'm just saying I only have 4 skills I'm proficient in. I need to go back and check my thing and find out my background and stuff if there's a reason for that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's really
I got
cool.
Skills, deception, and stealth from that. And okay, because one of my was smith tools. So I should have. Okay, sorry. Thinking out loud. You guys go ahead and continue what you're doing.
Okay. So you get 50,000 and you get these 4 additional things.
All right, so
Hey.
50,000.
Amazing.
That'd be what, 10,000 apiece. No.
There's 4 of us, but yeah.
For some reason I was thinking 5.
We could put 10,000 into the party fund for the business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
that's a good idea.
10,000. That way it's
I
just,
like that.
it's not that bad. Plus we have a lot of stuff to sell that we did not mention.
Okay.
Oh.
So, we're getting all that rewards, and we've already discussed rewards. So does that mean I got to show you the money?
Yeah, we're going to.
Yes.
Where do you want it, I guess?
So
That's an important question.
yeah, because we're talking about boons and rewards. I'm like, ain't nobody asked to see where the money's at yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was assuming that we were giving them the money.
Yeah.
So
She stands up and brings y'all back out to the original foyer that you were at. And then she leads you to the left, which would have been the right as you came in.
Yep.
And you see her put her hand up on the wall, and the doors kind of creak open. And what you see is a large vault. And inside this vault, you see a variety of different scrolls, some statues. You see several chests. It's a well-kept vault, if that makes sense.
About to be a hot mess.
So is there like a flat ceiling in this place?
Please don't.
Oh my god, dude.
Give me a percentage.
You're not gonna make it hail, are you?
Yes, there happens as the vault comes up, kind of domes, and then caps off. So there is a 20-foot flat surface at the ceiling.
This is your place, so I will ask. Do you want me just to dump this all out, or would you prefer somebody to come out and stack it for you?
You can just dump it out. We can.
All right, and you fly straight up to the ceiling.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's gonna dump it out.
Pulls out his
I don't know if you
little
know
tip
what you just...
napkin and sticks it to the wall and starts unfolding it. As a portable hole appears in the ceiling.
Okay.
And gravity takes its toll.
And is there anything other than this gold in that hole?
That's all we put in there.
That's all that was in that hole.
All right.
Only reason it was bought was to transport the 10,000 pounds of gold.
And then I was going to build I was going to put my workshop and stuff in there after we finished with all this.
Yep.
I need. I need Balin.
Yeah.
And Sue. Yeah. And Harvey. To not fail like Laurel did with your deck save.
Well, I was assumed when I made the comment.
They didn't say they moved out of the way.
Well,
okay.
They looked up to see what she was doing.
Could I cast a spell?
Yeah.
Because I would like to vortex warp her out of there. From underneath that.
And if they won't allow a spell, I would like to use an ability.
That's a 20, not 28, a 25 on the deck save.
Okay.
I was looking at my con.
Okay.
Deck save. Okay.
You're
Plus
gonna
9.
And that's a reaction, your warp thing?
It's not a reaction, it's an action. I just looked at that. It's not like could I cast Featherfall?
I can.
That's creatures.
Oh god, I can't do. I mean, I can only reduce their damage by some. I can't.
Cool.
I rolled a 14. I rolled shit.
Yep. That's a thing that happened.
But did we go all the way in the vault?
I would
a large enough
assume that the people that I frequently travel with and knows the chaos that I cause would know when I flew up to the ceiling after asking if I could dump it out, would have an idea of what I was about to do.
Yeah.
Can I
And no
dump
one
it out?
really,
Yeah,
to
cool, yeah.
her, she was looking up to see what the hell he was doing. No one mentioned anything.
I said I think he's gonna dump it out.
You did, and I said nothing.
So shield, it blocks magic missile, and it's an invisible shield of force.
But she is a spellcaster herself. If she wishes to misty step out of the way,
That's a bonus action.
I mean,
it's either that or you're going to have us kill the open lord right here and now.
we got this letter.
As y'all look up and this hoard of gold comes pouring down, y'all stare in horror as you see this big round pile of gold right where the Lord was standing.
Okay, there's all the gold. Where the hell did she go?
No, is there any part of her I can see?
You see a big round gold pile around her.
Thought she wanted this gold. Why'd she walk away?
Did she manage to get out of there, or did she get completely smushed?
You don't know.
Looking around.
I start folding up my handkerchief out of the portable hole back into a handkerchief size.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and start digging to see if I can see her. Like, get to a point of I can see her.
Wait.
As you go scraping across the gold away, you do feel a thud. And you come through, you see her. It's like, a warning could have been.
I'm gonna
Nice.
vortex warp her out from underneath.
Okay. Well, she cast shield.
She
That's why it was
didn't-
bubbled. No,
Yeah.
she didn't die. She did cast shield.
Good,
And
good.
the gold kind of bounced off and just kind of.
Wait, why was she standing directly underneath the hole?
Because you didn't tell her what you were doing.
But you guys knew what I was doing.
I was too
I
dumbfounded.
said I was going to dump it out. The only way to dump out a portable hole is to put it on a ceiling.
I actually don't know that. I've never had one.
Well, I mean, if you put it on the wall, it's just a hole in the wall. You put it on the floor, it's a hole in the floor. But to dump it out, you have to put it on the ceiling.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me. Never had one.
Oh.
I thought you were just gonna dump out like a bag of holding or bring
No, bag of holding is what I hold it.
testing.
Yeah,
Bag
it
of
was
holding
too
is
much for
big
bag of
enough.
holding, so I had to do this. I'm sorry. I didn't know that nobody told you.
We actually worked really hard to raise the money for this hole just so we could go do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Actually, I should have seen that.
wow.
Okay.
Tara's
So-
really happy with the whole thing, though.
Yeah, I assumed you would be. Not very real comical. But she kind of steps out of the rest of the gold. Thank you. So, our business is done then?
Guess so.
it would appear so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, is there anything else that you might want to have us, maybe help you with in the future? We're always good to, earn money and find jobs.
Okay. It is plausible. Right now, we just need to get this back into the system and dispersed out to the people who were affected by Lord Nember's embezzlement. But if we do have anything arise, we will reach out to you. And we will send a letter first this time.
Okay.
It'd
And
be
you're more than
appreciated.
welcome to come by and have a drink or a piece of candy or a toy at our establishment at any time. Since my friends have neglected to throw out that invitation.
We will see, yes. If anything, maybe have you cater one of our galas that we have.
Cater. I know that word.
All right.
That would be wonderful. It would be an honor to do so.
It would be.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I didn't need to check something here.
I have a new toy idea.
Oh no.
Just think snow globe.
Yeah.
With
With
gold
money
coins.
and the lady. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You shake it up and like gold glitter just kind of falls on top of some,
All right.
a woman in the middle.
As you guys are walking out, treading through that big pile of gold, you do kick a black hat.
What?
Is that Harvey?
Did he hide in the hat? All right.
It's possible.
I don't see any smushed rabbits, so I mean, must be inside.
Harvey.
Start seeing ears pop out when you call his name.
Come on out. You're okay.
Why does he do this? And
'Cause he
gets
doesn't
out and
think
looks
the
at
same
how
way we do.
pops it on. Okay. As y'all are walking out, Harvey turns to you. Did we get our gold though before we left?
Yeah, I would hope
Yeah,
so.
we would have got it.
The gold and the letters.
It's the vault. I'm sure we could have got it turned into platinum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easier to carry.
Okay. So then that is 5,000 platinum.
Yeah, it would be. And it's 1,000 each, and then 1,000 to the business, which will be, if we want, we could just put that straight into advertising / upgrades.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 10,000 to upgrade and advertise.
Okay.
So that would be a good idea to carry platinum. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I am contemplating taking resilient and getting con.
Mm.
Then I'd have proficiency in those, which would increase that even more. It'd be ludicrous.
Yeah. Marcus, can we
mhm.
go ahead and take our break since it's 9 o'clock?
This will give us some times to figure out some stuff.
I know I gotta
Yeah.
get my son ready for school and stuff in the morning. I do that
Not a
during
problem.
break.
So
Yeah, no problem.
we will discuss what happens next, ladies and gentlemen, when we return from our 10-minute
Ish.
10-minute-ish break. So don't go too far. We'll be right back. All right, we're back and we've taken care of our boons and some of the other things we might, take a bit of time on camera, so we don't have to worry about that now. We were making our way away from. We were discussing where our property may be at. I think on this map
Yes.
here.
Yes. So let me take you back. All right. Where is Waterdeep map? There we go. All right. So as y'all leave, you notice you walk on out. You walk to the street. You don't see a carriage.
Well, no, they're not going to give you your carriage back, are they?
No, because they're not giving you right back.
No,
You're pretty much gonna have to walk.
That would just be, considerate.
Well, I recently just acquired a skill, and I noticed something in the basement of our establishment. If we want to try something, it would be a waste of a spell, but we'd see if it would work. We just have to go, and I have to buy some material components.
Oh, what do you want to try?
Have any of you ever teleported before?
Yeah, I've done that warp thing.
Longer distances?
No, because they say when you teleport long distances, you run the risk of your body showing up on other people.
It's up to you whether you want to try it or not, but I'd still like to go and get some
I've never
material
done it before, so
components.
why not?
All right, yeah, I'd like to go get some material components.
Okay.
And I figured.
How long were we in?
Go ahead.
With his long-winded. So by the time you
It
left,
probably took me like a half hour to an hour to explain everything in great
Are
boring
things starting to
detail.
open up and
oh yes, because just the travel down here by carriage probably took you a good hour. So that was about 7.
are there
And
carriages
8.
roaming around right now to like take people places, like cabbie carriages, if you will?
You don't see any business type carriages. You do see some of the upper class riding around in their carriages.
Well, we do have that letter of recommendation.
We could always just walk up to the market as well. I'm sure we can catch a carriage around that area.
Yeah, I was thinking it was over in this area, I want to say, was where we talked to Janessa at the Helen's something or fucking other.
Sure.
Yeah, a magic shop where we got the portable hole.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Halls of Hillmar.
Also,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
where
It's a magic shop. It was in the castle ward somewhere. I want to say it was like in this area. I could be wrong. But was it off of, that's in this bottom quarter, I think.
okay. We'll say it's over in Cat's Alley over here.
Okay.
Because I'm looking and I thought we marked it somewhere, didn't we?
So did I, but yeah, it's somewhere floating around.
Okay. All right, so you make your way over to the magic shop.
Yeah.
You kind of double take back, but then you realize, oh yeah, these are twins. You see Janessa and Vanessa sitting there.
Yeah, Vanessa doesn't like coconut.
Who does?
I do.
I love coconut. Tara loves coconut.
They're bickering about the upcoming event.
Oh, so we're gonna go squirrel again.
Squirrel.
Yeah, another upcoming event.
I don't want to
Oh.
do it.
It's a ball, a gala that
Okay.
Vanessa wants to go to, but Vanessa does not.
I just
And,
ignore that whole conversation and look at the shelves.
yeah. Well, it takes them a minute or two before they recognize you guys come in, so they side table their discussion. Are we just window browsing, or is there anything particular you're looking to purchase?
Well, I know what I want. I need material components for the teleportation circle spell. It's 50 gold per cast. It's chalks, inks, precious gems, basically.
Okay.
Where chalks and inks infused with precious gems stuff. So I was gonna get probably 5 castings worth, so that's 250 gold
Okay.
if they have it.
Yes. Vanessa will actually lead you over to one of the sides, kind of shyly smiling at you. Like, well, here's all our spell components and things like that. Is that all you need? It's just teleportation?
Uh,
I was also gonna get some material components for inscribing spells into my spell book as well.
Okay.
And that's expensive.
She kind of puts her hand on your shoulder and kind of leans up as she reaches towards the top shelf and pulls out a little case. Flips it open, you see the ink and about 30 sheets of fine paper for you to write.
Okay. It is 5 gold pieces per level, or 50 gold per level, unknown. That's 500 fucking Christ. Okay, so it's 500 gold for the 2 5th level spells I have. 200 gold, so that's 700 gold. Burning through my money.
I was gonna say, are you doing these to sell them?
Not these ones.
Okay.
Not these ones. I might not get the Black Tentacles one, though. I might just get the
Well, what do
Summon
you
Draconic
need?
Spirit and Wall of Force.
What do you
So,
need for the black tentacles?
more money is basically what it is. I have got money, but I don't think I'm ever going to use that spell,
Okay.
is the deal.
Hmm.
So,
I say there's money. We have it. We
I
just
was
got
like,
nice.
we have
Yep.
money.
yeah, I know. It's just fucking expensive.
Well,
Wizard shit sucks.
that ink case with the ink and the quill and the paper and everything you need to scribe, that is 500 gold worth of material. So figure out how many of those cases you need.
It's how much again?
500
So
Gold.
each one of those is 500.
gold worth of material.
Shit. I'll get 4 of them. So I'll spend 2,000 on spell components.
Okay. She gingerly presses up against you as she stretches over, and you see Janessa come around. So desperate, and she kind of casts. And you see Mage Hand pick up those boxes and bring down. She kind of glares at her
Counterspell.
sister. Oh, okay. You
He's
counterspell
not
her.
minding it. I'm not minding it.
Uh,
Well, he is the player.
but the sisters kind of.
I heard somebody's interested in going to a gala. I might get to that eventually.
So she reaches up there, and she kind of like falls a little bit into your arms. Sorry, it's a little slippery.
Sorry.
Okay, so someone else
but
want to do
I'm-
something real quick while I'm looking at stuff I might need.
Can you refresh my memory? Is this just a spell and component store? Or do they have other, like the magical and stuff? They have other items, right?
Yeah, they do have other
Okay.
items.
I would like to inquire if they have any like whole, let's say, magical equipment, like different types of like headgear, earrings, maybe ammo for a crossbow, stuff like that.
We do have a few, but it's kind of limited. Is there a particular enchantment you're looking to have on any particular gear?
Well, I mean, I have a +1 on my sword, and I would love to have that. A better secondary weapon would be really nice. And then any additional arrows that or crossbow bolts that you may have that have any extra punch or panache in them would be fantastic.
Okay.
And make 6 of those.
Or if you can even upgrade something I already have.
Okay. Let's see here.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. If you ever look at my sheet, you'll notice I'll have 2 breastplates that are equipped.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm able to. For some reason, it won't let me pick individual pieces of armor.
Okay.
But of an artificer, I can put infusions on, and I can carry 2 more infusions as long as it's on my armor. So to do so, I have to put in 2 breastplates or what have you.
Okay. That's fun, Danny. Sarah, she brings out a couple of boxes, and she flips us over. You see a box of 20 bolts. She sets one down. It's like, well, these are probably the cheapest ones we have. They give you additional damage to an attack. They're basically crossbow bolts +1.
Mm-hmm.
Then she flips over these, and you see them kind of a deep purplish crystal is what the bolt is on it.
Okay.
These kind of not only wounds the body, but the mind.
Okay.
And she flips over another one. These have when you open it up, you kind of see like frost built up around the inside of the box.
Okay.
As you can tell, these tend to cause some cold, freezing elemental type damage. And then you come through and you see a box. As she opens it up, it's kind of made of this darkish wood, almost like a dark ebony wood. And you see runes written across it. So you're a ranger fighter? You kind of see these as being some divine runes. Kind of compare what some of the spells you've had, so you know their divine nature. She explains to you that these assist with any undead that you may come across.
Do you have any anything like that would help one hold different types of bolts in a quicker manner?
We do, but it's not necessarily bolts. It's a mixture of. Let me see if I can find it. Wait a minute, don't you already have this already? The quiver?
Not this person.
Okay. I knew there was a quiver somewhere out there.
Yeah, there's the swift quiver, and then there's the quiver of whatever it is I can't
That's-
pronounce.
That is Kilrayan.
Okay. And how the hell do I spell? Oh, view magic items.
Q-U-I-V-E-R?
Q-U-I-V.
V-E-R.
We do have the quiver of Elona. But like I said, it holds more than just your bolt. It does arrows.
Just out of curiosity, if one was to buy everything that you just laid out,
Okay.
what type of purchase discount are we talking about? Repeat customer, and I'm buying a lot.
Give me a persuasion.
I can do that. All right. Which dice won't screw me over? This one looks good. I didn't do great. That is an 11. No? Yep.
She kind of looks at you, looks at her sister being a little slutty, for lack of a better term.
Just because a woman goes after what she wants doesn't make her slutty, Marcus.
I know.
It makes her driven. Okay? She's a go-getter.
The pathetic way she's going about it.
That's acceptable.
She's like, you know what? Since this is her work, yeah, I'll give you a nice little discount. So you want to buy all these, correct?
I want to know how much it would be if I bought all of those today. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
What's that? There's money in my purse.
I know, I've spent a quarter of mine already.
So, those are 4,000.
That won't be soon. Ha!
So, discount, we'll do that too. 4, 6, and 84. And then that itself. It'd be about 10,400 gold.
You need 400?
Did you literally look at my?
How much do you need?
No, I'm looking at the deep crystal bolts.
Yeah, what do they do?
They do additional 2d4 psychic damage. And you have 20 of them. And they're at 201 gold pieces a pop.
And the frost bolts?
They do 2d6 cold damage.
20 as well?
Yes.
And the divine rune bolts versus undead.
Those are what's the expensive.
Mhm.
They do 2d6 radiant damage. Anything under a CR1 is automatically destroyed.
And 20 as well?
Yes.
I give her the money.
How much did you need? Did you have it all?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Fine.
Was that exactly how much you had? Or?
I have 98 gold left over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, okay. Because initially the Sonics with the 20, that'd be like 4,000 cents. Cut it down to 2,000. Okay, then I'll cut these down to 2. That's and then throw it. So,
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's how I came
Yeah.
up. I did not look at your character.
Oh, I'm just Marcus. I didn't think you really did. I'm messing with you.
No. Okay.
So,
So,
are you guys done shopping?
All right.
Well,
Is there anything you're wanting, Dan?
I don't know if there's anything I want. I'm an artist. I'm making it myself.
Tara
Okay.
hates this so much.
Wait a second.
well, we have a lot of shit to sell if we want to start selling stuff.
She's gonna give the last of her gold to the orphanage.
But you have Vanessa there, shooting the shit with you, chuckling a bit as you banter back and forth. She's got this nice little smile. Kind of rubbing your arm, wondering if there's anything else you need. So is this all you need?
Hey, Balin.
I thought you were talking to.
What's the difference
No.
between needs and wants? Oh,
Okay, and I thought Janessa was the one I was talking to.
Hey, Balin.
No.
Did
Okay.
you
well,
ever go to the cleric yet?
we have those urns, we have the other gems, and we have some rings. A ring of warmth we could sell here. If they were interested in that ring of warmth, if no one else wanted it, it's just, the cold resistance. Unless somebody wants it.
It's possible. We could purchase
Sue.
that from you.
Sue.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
Balin ever go to the cleric?
Yeah.
He got that stuff fixed?
Yeah, he went to the House of Wonders.
When they got rid of the itch.
What are you talking about?
He had that itch, remember?
I don't remember that.
Hey, he said something about peeing it burned, and then he had that itch.
I don't.
Janessa starts laughing as she's hearing this conversation. Vanessa's clueless that she's trying to make a sale with Balin.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so I was just wondering about that ring of warmth.
Do you need a ring to
Unless
keep you warm?
somebody else wanted that.
Are you asking the party or are you?
Yeah, I'm asking the party if,
No.
because we got stuff if they were interested in selling it. Because that would get some of that money back that we've all been spending.
Get on it.
All right, so we could get rid of that ring if they'd be interested in selling it.
So.
Selling it or buying it?
If we're interested in selling, if they're interested in buying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you don't need anything, I'm sure we can resell it for you.
You know what? Looking at her hand, it's just gonna slide it on one of them fingers and see how good it looks on her.
Oh God.
Well,
She looks at it.
Flattering
kinda-
her with compliments, of course.
Yeah. She kind of smirks. Oh, aren't you devilish? You haven't even gone on our first date yet and you're already proposing?
Not that finger.
oh, is that cursed ring we found?
Oh
I had to
my
identify
God.
it, and I told you it was cursed.
What?
He can't identify shit. Only me and Harvey can.
Not all friends are good friends. You know?
Yep.
I forget how fairies are.
Yeah, it's a ring of
Such
goddess of the
junctures.
Herbalades.
But you did notice that her index finger on which you put it on, when she quickly ripped it off about being cursed, she slid it on the other finger.
Good for her.
And Janessa's just sitting there like, oh my God, how is she my sister? But yes, we will gladly buy this off of you. How much are you looking to get for it?
Well, how much is it worth? Of course, is the question.
Well, being this close to the shoreline, not many folks are needing of magical warmth. They tend to find their warmth in other places, as she kind of rubs against your chest with her hand. Do you two want to take a break while I flirt with Kurt? Is that what it is?
Oh,
No, no. I'm here for it. My character is making those faces. I don't care.
I will have
My
a
character,
conversation
believe
with
it or
the
not,
other
doesn't do
individual
a
and
lot.
ask them if they by chance have a breastplate that is made of adamantium.
Adamantium?
Yeah.
Oh. You may want to have to go to the blacksmith on that. That's not really something magical we do here.
Okay.
Because it's just
That's
metal.
the only thing at this point in time that he's thinking about. He's got like a little checklist he's going through, and you can see that he's off in his own little world.
Okay.
But I can't think of anything more that he would really want at this point in time, other than maybe an adamantite chest plate.
Okay. Well, you could go talk to Krager down at the blacksmith around the corner. He may have something like that, or maybe able to forge something for you.
Yeah.
What about a? Never mind. All right, I'm good. You can continue flirting.
Okay. But as she walks you over towards the counter she was at, you kind of glance over, you see Janessa, Sue, and Harvey. Well, Harvey's there too, so Harvey and Sparky kind of looking at you, and
This is the
she's
face.
just kind of shaking her head. And,
Well, Sparky's
Yes.
might be looking at you, but he's got that far off look in his eye.
And then I do one of these. Very obnoxiously behind the sister's back.
and Vanessa's not paying much attention. She's just looking at the ring that she placed on around here.
I know what I want. Have you heard of a deck of?
No!
A deck of...
Nope, nobody's heard about that.
Oh yeah, many things. It's got a lot of things in it.
Marcus, don't you look it up.
Marcus, it is legendary, and I ain't got the money for
I
it.
Unfortunately, the only deck we have is this one here, and she sets it down in front of you.
Deck of illusions.
I don't know. Would you
Playing
like
cards.
to pull a card?
I don't know. Should I pull a card?
Does it look like a deck of many things?
Have you seen a deck of many things?
Have I? What do you want to roll for?
Go ahead and give me a history check with disadvantage.
I already have a -1. Oh god, I rolled a nat 20 and an 11, so 10.
Freaking muscles.
You
my
have no
hands
idea
out.
if that's
Yeah, do it.
All right, I draw a card.
okay.
Queen of Hearts.
Pulling this card.
Ouch.
Do I have decks here?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you?
Hold on. Yeah, I do. Decks. Rune deck, secret deck, such deck. Okay. Deal a 1 card to Sparky. Alright, flip that card over. What did you get?
3 of spades.
3 of spades. Alrighty. Okay. Well, there don't seem to be in you, so I will do that one. You see a luminous goblin appear, kind of look at you. He's like, "What the fuck are you at?" And you realize this is a deck of illusions.
And I put my finger right between his eyes and poke through it. Oh,
Ah!
cool.
Bastard!
No, well, I might be.
I don't know what the purpose of that is.
Harvey's go, "Oh, I got those. I use them to do shows for the kids."
Kids aren't scared of that?
Well, I don't have a goblin that goes around cussing people out. Mine's more
Good call.
child friendly.
Good call.
You know, there's something perfect that I've heard of that I think Sparky could get a lot of mileage out of.
What's that?
What?
There's these magical scissors that can cut shadows.
Oh. It detaches your shadow.
Yeah.
Like Peter frackin' Pan.
You know, I think they're like shadow sniffing scissors or something like that. It's weird because, you know, like only it's mainly Fae that can attune to it. It's awful strange.
Oh, that sounds
Scissors
cool.
of shadow snipping.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Imagine a little fairy running around and just stealing people's shadows. Think of the mileage that he could get out of that.
Yeah, he is. Look at Marcus's face. He's like, I am thinking of that mileage. He doesn't know if he likes it.
And there is another item in which Sparky would like to get his hands on, and it's all because of Aelin.
Okay, what's that?
A figurine.
Oh, okay. So that's one there's item.
Of an owl.
Okay. Sure. Figurine.
It's rare.
Figurine. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
And what are these?
The owl is rare.
And what was the scissors?
Scissors of shadow snipping is what they're called. They're also rare.
Where are they listed at?
Underwater item.
Yeah. Basically, you steal someone's shadow and it literally makes a shadow. But it only knocks them unconscious. But I'm thinking just for the aspect of a fairy running around just stealing people's shadows.
Okay. So the serpentine owl is what you're looking at?
Yeah.
$8. Okay. Yeah. That would be. Where am I at? That'd be 640 gold for that figurine.
All right, I will add it and remove the 640 gold. It's at 640.
All right. Yep. And without even negotiating or anything like that, Kurt, you get $1,000 for that ring.
Oh, okay. All right. Perfect. I'll mark
What's
that down.
the sister we were talking to's reaction to that?
She's not a happy camper. As you can see, her face gets a little red. But on the flip side, she sold you $10,000, or actually $15,000 worth of items for $10,000.
Yeah, so they lost money twice over.
I mean, I've bought 2,300 worth of material components, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then, where would the best place probably go? A jewelry shop or
those
someplace
require
like that for the
attunement by a
gems?
What of course attunement? I'm sorry.
Shadow snipping.
Yeah, the scissors
Okay.
of shadow snipping.
Okay. And you're wanting to go jeweler for what now?
I was just curious if that would be the best place to get rid of like that urn and the some of that stuff we got, some of the other treasure, air quotes.
Okay. If you probably would like to go up to, or actually probably over towards River Street, and Birdall Alley, right
Mhm.
about here. There's a little gnome there named what do I want to name him? Aloysius. Who sells knickknacks and paddywhacks.
Does he give his dog a bone?
You'll have to go see and check.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that ring of warmth, and then we can split that up. And who knows? You know, I hear somebody's interested in going to a gala, and
Oh yes, my sister.
I bring it up to her.
She's trying to get me to go, but I just can't seem to find anyone worthwhile going with. And the guy she's trying to hook me up with, apparently her date's brother or friend or something.
Ooh,
He just smells awful.
taking one for the team's always crappy. I don't say that like Tara's just like, it's a hard no.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what we were arguing about. So I don't think I'll go to the gala unless, someone of interest or is willing to ask. So,
Yeah,
Where'd you-
we ready to go somewhere else?
you want an unmovable rod?
Yep, I walk out the door. That's beautiful.
All right. Oh, that's a common item. That's only going to cost you
Do we not have one of them?
200 gold.
I don't think I do.
All right.
So if you like one of those.
Did they have a pair of scissors?
No, they did not have scissors.
Oh.
All right. Do they have any books?
Why not a library?
Ah,
Are you looking for certain books?
yeah, ones that help you out and stuff.
Oh,
No.
those books.
Yeah, I heard a guy,
No.
in the frozen north has one. So.
Yeah, no, those require.
No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
There's this weird drow that I think I met one time that has one as well.
Oh yeah.
Real gruff guy.
I heard there's one deep in the Underdark if you go through Yawning Portal.
Possibility.
I mean, we have to go down there anyway. But I'm out the door, so I don't hear that.
Yeah.
I laugh.
So we're going to look and meet up with that gnome guy to possibly sell some more items.
All right.
Unless somebody wants to keep these gems. And there's these urns, these gems, some mundane rings, unless somebody wants to have jewelry for giggles.
What kind of jewelry? Just regular jewelry?
They're just mundane rings. They're worth 25 gold each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you want to hold on to one of those for?
This is
throwing?
out of the store.
No, this is
Oh,
Harvey
this Harvey.
talking to you.
Oh.
I got a massive fucking payoff on that ring.
True. Did better than what I could have probably.
I wasted a 3rd level spell slot on a counter spell for a mage hand.
Well,
But yeah, we've got some stuff that we could sell, and that's why I was curious about going and meeting up with that gnome named Aloysius. He's got
yeah,
nickname Scallywacks.
absolutely. Let's go. Do you guys want to take care of that? I want to go up to the orphanage.
I'm gonna go to the armor smith to see if they get any mithril.
Yeah,
Fine.
can we just kind of all tool around town and meet up for
Split up.
dinner at our?
Sure.
Yeah,
What
I'll
you go wrong splitting the party?
exactly.
In town. We'll
Um,
all die. It's okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and meet up with Sparky because I think he's going to be closest to where I'm going to be going. Because you're going way up north to the House of Wonder, right?
I'm saying, as we're walking around going where you want to go, I'd like to stop by a armor smith, see if they got
Okay.
any mithril.
Well, the armor smith is, you're passing the armor smith on your way to Aloysius' Emporium.
I figured we would.
So you hop in, you see this dwarf kind of over the floor, just dripping, soaking wet, just hammering away. Let's see. As he turns towards you, you notice that he has a metal arm from the elbow down.
Okay. That pulls my attention.
Okay.
I'm looking at it, like a German Shepherd looking at a person to try to figure out what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing to his arm. I'm just kind of looking side, left and right. I haven't even said a word. I just noticed the arm. I'm gonna start looking at it.
Okay. Let's see if I can find a. I apparently don't have the picture. Okay. But yeah, he's got a sort of like a half mohawk, but the front half is kind of singed. You see a metal arm that's got gears and sockets, or it attaches into a socket with gears that allow it to rotate left and right. And on the bottom, you see 4 metal copper type strings that run it down that go and allow the movement of his fingers and hands.
Okay, so very articulate.
Yes. You gather not only is he a blacksmith, but possibly an artificer as well.
Ooh, I like that. That looks good. I like your arm.
Thank you. Learn my lesson. You don't drink and work at the same time.
No.
What can I do you for?
I was looking to see if you had any mithril, by chance.
I do have some mithril. Might be a little big for you.
Well, how about any actual raw mithril, maybe, that I could use to forge my own armor? Or maybe you could make me some armor that's my size.
Kind of looks you over. You see that he kind of twists his top finger and pulls out, and you see like a band that has little notches all around, kind of holds it up in front of you, and kind of twists like that. Lets go, zips back down, and twists back. Yes, his fingertip is a tape measure.
I love it.
So he gets your measurements, goes back through. You see him kind of move towards where he has an armor set of mithril just sitting there. He goes, You know what? This guy was apparently going down into Yawning Portal. Haven't heard from him in about 4 months. It's great. He pulls up the leg and puts it in his forge and kind of melts the mithril back down into bars for you. This should be enough to build your own little armor there, little buddy.
What do I owe you?
Well, to be honest, the guy already paid for it, but he never showed back up. So I'm assuming he's dead. You get 30 days to pick up, if not, he forfeits. So, 100 gold and it's yours. Just to cover the time I had to melt this down for you.
Okay, and I will remove 100 gold.
Okay.
Actually,
And he
it
gives
won't
you-
let me remove 100 gold, so that's what, 1 platinum?
Yeah.
10 platinum's 100.
10. If it was 1 platinum, I wouldn't have cried so much.
So he gives you 3 mithril bars that you should be able to melt down and forge
Alright,
into.
so I will
your
take
own.
the time when we get home tonight, and I will make me a mithril suit, and I'll infuse it with the same things I have infused in my current armor.
Okay. All right.
And you might want to pick that card up off the table there.
Did I not do that?
No, I took it and laid it on the table so it could be removed.
Okay. I thought I removed it.
Actually, I just did. I didn't realize I could. Sorry.
Okay. Because I'm not seeing it on my screen. That's why I was like, huh?
Oh, well, maybe it was... Oh, well. It's done.
It's Roll20. It tends to have its.
It's done
issues.
now.
Okay. Oh, I guess I could actually just close that out because that was the vault. I don't need the vault anymore.
And I'll be honest, I don't think Sparky needs really much more than that.
Okay. It's like when you get done, come on by. I'd like to check out what your armor. Never really made one or seen armor for such a small tyke like yourself.
No problem. I'll come by and sport it.
Alrighty. So you head out and head over to Aloysius Emporium?
Yeah, I'd like to just sell a bunch of stuff to him if he's interested in buying the stuff.
Okay. As you make your way down, you go into Brindle's Alley, which is right off the River Street. Come up, you do see a sign that's kind of hanging derectly that says Aloysius Emporiums. You see an old mastiff kind of like chewing on a bone of some sorts. Doesn't look like your typical dog treat that you would see. This seems more like a femur.
Oh, that's fine.
Should have gone with Bela.
Just kind of chopping down. As you go up, you push open the door. It's kind of creakily. Dust kind of fills up your lungs a bit. You sneeze. You hear, huh? You see at the far end, in a dimly lit shop, a elderly gray, what did I say it was? Halfling, right?
No.
No, thank you. I was about to say no, I was like, wait a minute, did I say halfling? But yeah, no, I'm sitting there, pulls up his crackly glasses. It's like, what can I help you with?
I've got a bunch of knickknacks that I'd like to sell you.
Okay. Sure. Let me take a gander at them. Don't mind the dust. It's poor circulation now over here. And as you're walking through, you see like spider webs up on the shelf. And for a shop, it doesn't look like it's one that's been used a lot.
Gotcha. So I have that dwarf statue that's worth 250. I've
Mhm.
got all those little gemstones if we're fine selling the gemstones that we picked up in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the mundane rings, I've got more gemstones, and I've got those urns.
Did you have a calculated price already, or do you need me to
Yeah,
calculate?
I added everything up that we've had to sell, and it's 1310.
13. Yeah.
All right, I have an issue here.
What's
Oh.
the issue?
The issue is it's not letting me infuse the mithril plate
Mm.
at all.
Really
Yep.
interesting.
I figured it would let me, but it's not.
He looks over all this stuff. He's like, a lot of this I already got, but since you're the first person I've seen in a while, I'll give you 600 gold for all this.
You know, I think there's somewhere else I could sell this that would give me a proper price.
Well, that's fine. Go sell it to him.
All right. Guess we'll find somewhere else. Start walking away.
All right. He gets down off his stool, and you see him kind of walking with a crutch as he
Oh, okay.
goes to shove you out with, since he just has one leg.
He doesn't want to sell it or buy it for the proper price.
Proper price.
Yeah.
It's mundane shit.
Yeah, but it's worth like over double than what he's wanting.
Okay. So that's your negotiation tactics?
I'll find a jeweler somewhere else, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah. So he pushes you out, and you hear, Smiggles, give me that. He takes the leg and walks back in.
Chewing on his own leg, huh?
Did you want to investigate that further, or just...
It's fine.
Okay.
All right, I was able to adjust the armor, so I got the plus to it. And the other
Okay.
things, I'll just have to try to figure out how to make it work.
All right. And Sue mosey on up. On up. You see kids playing in the street. You see one guy who's kind of got a basket of some folded linen and clothes,
Mm-hmm.
walking down the street, and then all of a sudden he seems to be covered in water as he screeches out. You know, there's a couple kids up on the roof, chuckling a bit and then hiding down as this guy's pissed off, looking up in the world. Why does this keep popping up on me? Anyways. Sorry, Discord kept popping up in front of my
Sorry.
thing. And yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So that as I walk by him and go towards the House of Wonder, I'll be like, kids, you know, what are you gonna do?
Teach them some manners.
I look to him, I look again, say, I'm sorry, what did you say you were going to do?
And they need to be taught manners. Respect their elders.
I get a little bit closer. I put 2 gold on top of his wet laundry. Go, just go on with your day.
And what's that? Sneak attack in the back? Oh.
No.
I just
From
saw
here.
chat pop up saying, "Boop. Hey," I'm like, oh, what's that? Somebody's rolling?
He dies. No. No.
He kind of looks at you.
Go. Your
looks
day's better
off,
now.
And he walks back the direction he was coming from to go and rehang his wet laundry now.
Yeah, so I'll go in to the House of Wonder. Do I normally do just help with their daily stuff, fix up anything that like needs repair or anything like that, and then spend like an hour or two there, and then as I leave, I'm going to press 90 gold into the main caretaker's hand, and I just want to, before I do that, I want to look around and make sure it looks like the money that I've been giving them is going towards the place.
You do see for the Fade children and stuff, since that's normally what they orphans here. You do see that the quarters seem to be instead of the broken up furniture that they've had in the past, because the Fade children, they kind of got the leftovers.
Yeah, they're swept under
Yeah. That their living quarters, sleeping quarters seem to be a bit nicer with some new furniture. There appears to be some new playground type out in the yard for them.
Okay. Then yeah, as long as it looks like the money is being used for them, I'm going to press 90 gold in a small pouch into her hand, nod, and just leave.
All right. Sounds good. And you wanted to swing by a jeweler or whatnot?
Yeah, if there's a jeweler in the alley, I would go talk to them.
Okay. So. This time you're getting roughly about 832 gold pieces he's offering.
Oh, surely they can do a better bit than that. I mean, they've got a discount at our place.
Give me a persuasion.
Let's go with you. That's bad. 12.
Let's see, what do I roll? I roll an 18. So.
Yeah, I rolled 6.
I appreciate the discount, but you gotta understand I gotta make a living too. And to be fair, anybody can come across these things. It's from what these kids say these days, it's basically vendor trash. So, you know. If I gotta
Lane's worth
resell
100 gold each?
Yeah. But I mean you got
vendor trash? 832 he said?
Yeah.
What are you trying to sell that you can't? That's
not basic mundane rings.
It'd be there's 9 mundane rings, and then there's the urns that were only worth 25 each, but then the majority of it is the tourmalines and the quartz.
And that's where a lot of the money is coming into.
Yeah.
Mundane shit. They're basically saying, all right, I'll take this off your hands, but this is what I'm really paying for. It's this type deal.
That makes sense. Mean, if they only want to buy the tourmalines and the blue quartz, I'm fine with that price.
Well, they'd lower that price then too.
I mean, basically the tourmalines and the quartz is the 831 of it. They're getting 250 gold worth of dwarf statue for free. They're getting the 9 mundane rings for free. They're getting the urns for free.
832, man. Or get better dice. One of the two.
Can't sell shit for free, so I guess we're keeping on to that.
Okay.
We can use them as tchotchke items in our own place just to decorate the place. Think
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Bennigans, bonbons, brews, and bubbles.
And a
You
dwarf
can-
statue weighing 10 pounds that's worth a quarter.
How about this? The ring pops.
Ring pops.
You get those mundane rings, right?
Yeah, those 9 mundane rings.
Ring pops, the little candy on the ring with the kids.
You gotta
We'll
make ring
infuse
pops.
them to taste good forever.
Well, no, you create a sugar socket on the ring, and
That's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
crystallized flavored sugar for the jewel, and that's just Harvey shooting the ideas out at you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad idea.
Up to everyone, what they think.
Yeah. Also, thank you for putting that gold amount in chat. I'll be happy to get back to because I'm gonna head back now back to our place and find that I'm not broke.
Yeah.
Well, since he stopped at several different stores,
I traveled with
hungry
him.
different.
I traveled with him.
Yeah, and Harvey traveled with them. No, Harvey went with Sue just so she wouldn't feel alone.
She likes being
But,
alone, but Harvey's fine.
He's quiet.
Sparky, Balin, do you go up to your house or do you go into your bar?
Probably be worth checking in at the bar at this point.
Yeah, like I said, I'll stick with Balin, and then once we figure out what's going on and we split our ways, then I'll go work in the workshop on my new set of armor.
Okay. As you go up into the bar, you check in, and the bartender back there, which I forgot what we named her.
Oh crap!
We had to find a
I
Trixie.
do have it. I have it.
Trixie, that's right.
Yeah, because that
Bartender
was
named Trixie.
yeah.
She has a
That was,
son.
Trixie hands you a letter, say, hey, some dark figure in whatever. Some dude came by and dropped this off for you.
oh, neat. Okay. Go in the back and look at it, I guess.
You're gonna open the letter.
Yeah.
No, he tosses it in the fireplace.
Okay.
Everyone can see that, I assume.
I believe so.
Zooming in on it.
All right. Greetings, adventurers. I apologize for this unsolicited correspondence. However, there is an urgent matter that needs immediate attention, for the fate of Waterdeep is being threatened. You are my only hope. Follow the path of the Lifebringer between the frolicking Lipetidae that silently speaks of an abandoned building. Come with me tonight when the moon is at its highest.
That symbol on the bottom look familiar to y'all?
I'm thinking the symbol on the top is the one I'm more interested in.
Well, the one on the bottom, ain't that the like Lord deal thingy?
Feel like.
Yeah, can I make a roll to try and discern what either of those are?
Sure. The symbol on top is kind of faded. Give me a history check.
All right, is it Waterdeepian in any way, shape, or form? That
Yes, it is.
History. That's a 22.
That looks like a faded house insignia of Umbrusk.
Umbrusk.
Umbrusk. The House of Umbrusk. URMBRUSK.
Was it addressed to Balin specifically or
No.
to us all? Okay.
There was no address on
Yeah.
the
Just
actual
making
envelope.
sure.
Yeah, to adventurers. So.
Okay.
And then the bottom symbol.
Yeah, that is a symbol that's tends to shake fear in people who realize what that is. That is the Master Lord symbol.
That's what I thought.
Okie dokie. Okay. You're the one that offered us as help. Remember that, Sparky?
Well, that was not to the Master Lords. It was to the Open Lord, and it was private. There's nobody else around.
And yet, she
Here it
may have
is.
related to everybody else.
Well, no, I don't know.
Or they know we did something, so I mean maybe.
All right. So follow the path of the Lifebringer between the frolicking Lipidae. Follow the path of the Lifebringer between the frolicking Lipidae speaks out of an abandoned building. All right. So we have to get there at like midnight, and I'm assuming following the path of the Lifebringer, there's a road or a path in the city of a god, I would assume, of some sorts that's supposed to correspond to.
You have to figure it out.
But I will share this with Sparky, and then when Sue gets here, I will share it with Sue.
I
Okay.
probably would have been there. Well, yeah, after you guys, I would think, yeah.
Yeah. When you share the information, Sue, the Embrisk, you're familiar with them. They live over in the Sea Ward, because you were tasked to go try to help find information about their father a few years back, who went to adventuring but could not be found, and unfortunately, you weren't able to find any information. So,
Okay.
on his whereabouts.
And what did it specifically say?
Follow the path of the Lifebringer.
Lifebringer, let me get closer here. So I'll mention that it's, the Sea Ward is that top emblem.
Yeah. Between the frolicking Lipidae silently speaks of an abandoned building. So.
Okay, so who is the Lightbringer?
Is there a god that's well known for being?
And that morning something another dude?
The Morning Lord? Or is there a different?
Y'all's religions are funny.
You're not wrong. It's not my religions.
Does it have to be a religion? That's our pizza.
Morning
No,
Lord?
but
Or
I
the
was just
Lightbringers
asking.
usually I hear paladin
asking.
things like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds like a paladin thing.
What
I don't know.
about Flint Street?
Flint Street between Delzorin Street
It's
and
near
Ivory
the House
Street.
of Wonder. Yeah, but Flint you use to make light.
A Lifebringer.
Life.
Life.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said light. I was like, well, there's Flint Street and Torchlight.
Oh, Lifebringer. Wouldn't that be like
Never mind.
wouldn't it be like a nursemaid or something along those lines?
Doctor, or there a something in regards to a mother, or
Why do people gotta be so cryptic? Just tell me where you want me to go.
No,
well, I
right.
want to make sure that we're
I
up
got
for
tired
the
of that stuff in the
task.
Feywild.
Marler's Way, Sword Street.
Let's see. Why don't Balin and Sparky? No.
Well, I want to figure it out.
Never mind. Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check, you two.
Okay, I can do that. I got a decent enough Arcana.
Where's the damn dice?
I wish it was investigation, but that's okay. 25.
25.
Well, I
All right.
know. Do natural ones automatic fail?
Attacks.
Okay, that's a 10.
Um,
Maybe I should have taken luck.
you're
Wait. You said it doesn't count as a fumble, right?
right.
So I can't use avoid a fumble?
Well, you can if you like. A one's still a fumble, but it doesn't have the
You know what? I think he might have rolled high
effect.
enough. I'm not going to waste the card because I might need it for an attack.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it doesn't have the repercussions
Plus
of.
a 10 might be high enough.
Mhm.
You're stuck on the whole doctors or priest or things like that. You're spitting out Lifebringer. And Kurt, you're like, wait a minute. Don't clerics use some kind of arcane material for that?
Diamonds. Oh, see, and I even looked at Diamond Street. Diamond Street. I even looked at Diamond Street, and I was like, I don't know if that's it.
So yeah, there's
Diamond Street's pretty long.
it's Diamond Street, and what was the other part? However, follow the path of Lifebringer, and then between the frolicking Liptidae,
What the hell is
silently
that?
speak of an abandoned building.
Who wants to go
Well,
between frolicking bidets?
Okay. Give
So there's
me-
the Street of Whispers
Yeah, that's why I was like.
and Diamond Street. So if it's got an abandoned building in that area,
I mean, we lived here, so would we know of an abandoned building off of Diamond Street?
not
Delzorian Street.
not too much. Because property is going back and forth.
Yeah.
Um,
Road.
so
Right.
what exactly did the mysterious note say?
it mentioned a Liptidae, which it's an extinct dolphin-looking creature.
Okay, so there is a dolphin.
Do you know that, or does
Balin is smart.
give
What-
me a
okay.
nature check?
I go to the bookstore and I ask the person there
All
what
right,
this is.
so nature, you say? It's not terrible. 19.
Okay, you realize that's a name of a dolphin, and you're looking over it. And what does one
So-
silently speak? How does one silently speak?
Echolocation.
So the Street of Whispers, Diamond Street, and
The Street of the Singing Dolphin.
is there a street called that?
Yep. It intersects with Diamond, and it's the Street of Whispers is on one side, the Street of the Singing Dolphin is on the other, and Diamond Street intersects them both.
Okay, so
So
there's
there's an abandoned house in that block.
yeah. So there's the Lifebringer between the Frolicking Liptidae, Silent Speaks. So yeah, it would be in this
One of
area
those.
maybe.
Yeah. So we're supposed to meet them
Yeah.
there tonight at the full moon.
At the height. So whenever the moon is going to be at its highest. So maybe not midnight, maybe some other time. But what time is it now?
It's about midday.
Okay. So I got time. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on putting spells in a spell book.
Okay. What are you doing, Sue?
Not much. I'm just going to be working in the helping Trixie in the bar, doing stuff that is behind the scenes more, like moving stuff around for her if needed. checking on her son, like not front of house stuff, but like any back of house stuff. See if anything else. I know that we stopped before we left. Harvey took care of that for the time being, but just
Yeah.
helping around.
Okay. Sparky, what are you doing?
Working on my armor. Figure that's gonna
Alrighty.
take most of my time anyway. So you guys hear a bunch of banging and sizzling noises going on upstairs.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay. You having Leaf help you out?
Yeah, if you would like to help out, I always appreciate the assistance.
Okay. Alrighty
So
then.
now I just gotta figure out what my color scheme is.
Okay.
Because it is full plate armor.
Okay.
Except for, of course, you know, spot in the back for the wings to come out.
Yeah. I assume you are looking for, or basically wasting time till the midnight hour, correct?
Wait until whenever we're supposed to be heading to whatever meeting he's got.
Okay.
I didn't even put down my 300 gold that you just put in chat a minute ago. I just overlooked it completely.
Yeah. Okay. Let me refresh this since it's crapping out on me. All right. So you make your way down. And it's the midnight hour. Not very many people on the streets. Do you head directly there, or?
I'd like to take a wide berth and keep an eye out for anything that might seem like it's a trap, type situation. And so I would be doing that stealthily, maybe in advance.
How much would I be able to get done before the midnight hour?
Give me a. That's about 8 hours. What is that? Give me a blacksmithing.
Okay.
Yeah, your
and I got
tools
assistance?
roll. Yes, so with advantage.
Okay, so that is a 17 on the dice roll, so I think that's plus. So 21. So it's 26.
Oh, damn. Okay. Do, 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 do. You are 97% done. You're just doing the last few little things up to the helmet that you're wanting to do.
All right, so not completely finished before our thing.
Yeah. When you put on the helmet, it just doesn't feel comfortable. So I'll allow that you have the full armor set bonus, but you're not happy with it because it feels uncomfortable.
Okay, so the more tweaking to make it feel comfortable, but
yeah.
All right.
So I'll say with any intelligent checks that you may have to do, it just you got something right here just kind of poking in. It's like makes you hard to concentrate, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
So and I'll say the paint job's not finished yet either.
Yeah. Okay. So you make your way down. It was a rough road ahead of you. Okay. Sorry.
I regret this.
Yeah. So I wanna kind of stealth ahead a little bit.
Okay.
And just kind of make sure that everything looks kosher that we're walking up to, that we're not walking into like a huge ambush or something like that.
Okay. As you come up to the corner of Street of Whispers and Diamond Street, you do see underneath a gentleman who doesn't appear to have any weapons on him, lighting up a cigarette as he's sitting there, just looking back and forth. Doesn't seem to notice you.
do I notice anybody else, like on rooftops or in windows that I can see?
Go ahead and give me perception.
Not you, baby.
As
Oh.
much as I would love to join you, I will, but I will be looking through the eyes of my familiar.
21.
Okay. Um,
Is that fine if I join her?
yeah.
All right, so that is a. Is that only a 21? No, it's 23.
Okay. As y'all are looking around, trying to find anything that might be of worry, you see that the gentleman, as the guards tend to walk by, he kind of fades himself into the shadows until they pass and then comes back out. But 5-10 minutes there, you don't see anyone on rooftops. You don't see anyone seeming anxious. You just
Okay.
see a gentleman smoking a cigarette.
So I'll, because I assume you would have told me you were coming with me with the bird.
Yeah, if we were going there,
So I'm
I
gonna
would
look at
assume
the
we would
bird
all
and go, I think we're good. I'll wait here and wait for you guys to come up.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were sneaking ahead, I would have sent my bird with you as well to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Give
then I
you
would
the
have told the
overlook.
bird so you would know.
Okay. And about that 10 minutes after the guard passes and all that, everyone meets up with you. And you guys are kind of hiding in the shadows here of this corner.
Okay, and then we maybe it will.
So,
Oh, I'm huge.
huh?
But yeah, I'd like to if everybody's okay with it, are we just gonna go up and be like, what do you want? Like, how do you want to approach this?
Well, Sparky will go invisible. His armor will glimmer for a second and just vanish.
Okay.
Oh, he shows up though. It's when you see him come down, he's got this interesting, weird-looking cape on, and the armor is just sleek and it's got joints on all the right locations. It's just silver at this point in time.
Nice.
It's bare metal at the moment. It has no paint job whatsoever yet.
Very cool.
Okay.
Eyes glow, and he doesn't make as much noise as you thought he would when he pulls the hood up, of course.
All right.
So you come out of the shadows and you approach. The guy smoking the cigarette recognizes you a bit. It's like throws down the cigarette, kind of pushes it out.
Can I add a caveat? We would like to time it in between the guards.
Yeah, that's fine. He kind of looks one way, back and forth, and then reaches and opens up the door and kind of like beckons you. My lady has been waiting for you.
And who is your lady?
I will let her speak her name.
Are we in danger going up to speak to her?
If you were in danger, you had been killed on your approach.
I think killing someone in a small space is a little easier than in an open street. Insight check.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a 26.
All right.
He's gonna kill you.
You're getting the sense that as you look into his eyes, they are deader than yours. As in, if he wanted you dead, you would have been dead before you stepped out of your house.
Well, this is not
Cool,
the
let's go
assassin.
up there. I think I've met a person who I can relate to. So, and oddly enough, that makes me relax.
Okay. As you go through the door, you realize it's an instant staircase going down. So you go down into there. You see faint lights kind of surrounding this one little room where there's a table, and across you see a dark figure of a woman. Can't really make out the face as of yet.
Okay.
And as the four of you go in, the guy that's standing there smoking the cigarette shuts the door and goes back to smoking the cigarette. Yes, thank you for showing. Forgive me for all this cloak and dagger, but for who I am, not many know.
How are we supposed to know?
Recognize the voice at all?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yes, you do. You recognize the voice as the woman who was asking questions about
Mansion.
Monsoon.
Monsoon or
Oh,
Mansion?
Manchun.
Mansoon.
Okay.
Monsoon.
the one-armed man.
So are they still in their disguise, or are they showing themselves to us?
Well, as she steps out of the shadows, you see her. Maybe.
Okay.
Cool. We're dead.
Yep, we're dead.
No.
We're not supposed to know that. We're all gonna die.
Fear not, for I have need of you.
Until she doesn't. And you hear this
Can
kind
we
of
just like not let on that we recognize her voice?
No, the letter she sent us had the friggin' marking on it.
Oh God.
Yeah, no,
damn
both
it.
recognizing her voice and having the mark. It's like, this is bad.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
Yes. I am Jeline Umbrisk.
Fairy's
And-
invisible, just as a reminder.
Huh?
Yeah,
So
you're
the fairy
invisible.
is invisible, just as a reminder.
Oh. Yeah.
Balin probably hears him whispering from time to time in his ear.
Probably for the best.
How are we supposed
I
to know
need
this?
your help for a deal was struck with Manchun years ago to help me gain my political status. And at the time, his organization was just a mere nuisance, but manageable. And now he is blackmailing me even more. I am looking, in which I vow to repay within a year, a interest-free loan that I can get out from underneath him. And in return, not only will I repay you within the year, I will use my considerable influence with the lords of Waterdeep to aid you in any way possible.
I don't like it.
Huh?
I don't like it.
Neither do I.
What type of? So let me just backtrack this. You made a deal to gain power that you could not get on your own.
It's politics, dear. I
don't know about your own
remove.
politics.
I took the seat of a former lord who was
You can say it.
embedded with a much corrupted organization than Manchun's.
What good have you done in the city? Before we consider taking a job, what good have you done in the city? Just curious.
I've got a question for you, Marcus.
Sure, what's the question?
So a
Are we
while
dead?
back, we found a piece of paper that had a list of 7 names of previous lords, the Never Ember, and previous masked lords and prominent families.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Is her name on this list?
Her family name is on this list. Yes.
Where is that list
That we don't have. It was just we never got the names on the list. We just got a piece of paper that
at?
basically said what I just repeated.
We're all going to die.
Yeah, I am not happy about this at all because basically she just gave us a death sentence if we don't agree to work for her.
Yep.
Because knowing anyone who is a masked lord is death. That is the sentence.
Yeah. Okay.
What do we need to do? I'm asking Bailey. What does she want us to do?
As she rolls back
Nothing
her
good.
wrist, you see a tattoo of a blue-white star that looks familiar as it hangs in a particular house that you have visited often.
What house do we visit?
The House of Wonders.
Oh. Well, that's you. That's not.
She's got a amulet or like you say a tattoo?
She has a
Tattoo.
tattoo.
Tattoo of, and that's Mystra, right?
Yes.
What exactly are you expecting us to be able to do to help you out of your debt?
I either need 10,000 gold to pay off any scandals that may arise, or if you just want to take out Manshun and his whole organization.
Oh, yeah.
Is the other option just not having any scandals in your life?
Well, with this loan, I can get rid of Manshun.
You know,
Its
the funny part
influence
is,
over me.
y'all already spent all the money.
No, we have some. We saved 10,000 just for the business.
Would you be able to sell three acres of land for that?
Plausible?
I mean, the business isn't floundering or anything. We could part with that if this is what it takes.
Of course, also, don't forget you have a fourth who doesn't spend money.
But we don't want to steal his money.
Mhm.
Don't want to
He's
just abuse the
invisible,
poor
so
guy.
we're not knowing that he's there
So,
either.
wait a
We're
minute.
not
No,
Harvey said
I'm
it.
asking
right
this
now,
to
I'm
Sue because
sure.
I'm kind of flew over closer to Sue. I think she's more knowledgeable of these things. So, why are we here? She just trying to embezzle money out of us?
No. Yes. No. She wants us basically to pay for services that she can provide as a way of being indebted to her, so that way she can get out of debt from somebody else. It's trickle down debt economy, if you will.
What services does she provide?
She's very influential in the city, but we can't let on that we know that or we'll be killed.
Yeah, but
do you remember?
So is the lady, Silverhand lady, and we're in good standings with her. Why would we?
Yeah, okay, so remember how everybody in that room had masks on? It's because they had a secret identity.
Yeah, and this one here decided just to flat out show us, hey, look, here I am.
Because there's a cost to knowing that. Nobody can know that. Nobody can know
Balin
who they
said
are.
it's like death or something.
Yeah.
So this,
She's put us in a position to either do what she wants or have to fight to get out of the city alive and hide forever. And while some of us might be okay at hiding,
until the Open Lord, she just came to us and outed herself.
I wouldn't say that here.
This is all him invisible and whispering it to you.
Yeah.
That wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. If you know one, it's assumed that she would have told you more. They have to get rid of her and you.
Why don't we just get rid of her?
Easier said than done.
Well, she's
Even
right,
now.
she's right there.
Can I take a minute and look around the room so I can point out to him what would make it easier said than done? Sure. All right. Hey, dice, don't be dicks. All right. Let's see. Can I make the argument to do it with advantage since I am bounty hunter and I have some experience in regards to? I was ready to say the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, since the fact you also know that you're under the Umbrix estate right now.
Yeah. 19 plus 6, so 25 perception, or
Okay.
if you want investigation, it's 22.
Okay, either or. You just said you wanted to look around. You didn't tell me what you're looking for.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I'm looking for any indication that we in danger, even though it doesn't look like it. So I can point that out to Sparky and be like, look, yeah, it seems like there's nothing going on here, but X, Y, and Z were at her estate. This person is probably watching through that, painting's eyeballs or whatever the hell, type of thing.
As you are looking around, a couple things you notice. One, you don't see a doorway from where you came. Two, you see that she's only stepped out a bit, but it hasn't really moved from her general area.
She might not even
And
be
you
there.
Possibly.
And you do notice there are some slight where the stone would form together. You notice that there normally would be some kind of mortar or stuff. They're not quite there.
Right. So I'll point all of that out. And
I hate politics.
me too.
I
Sparky,
think
me too.
I think the best course of action is to probably just give her the money, let her deal with it. We don't have to stick our neck out. We'll get the money back in time. We just lie low, let her deal with it, and we'll be in the good graces of.
We'll be always at risk, but I guess we already are.
Yes.
There could have been a better way to do this.
I think this is the easiest and safest.
Maybe
I was talking to her.
We shouldn't have answered the call. We didn't realize that was open lord type shit or fast lord type shit. But that's
Fine.
neither here nor there.
So somehow we give you money and you forget our names.
You said you had Harvey on your head?
I figured if he was hiding, he would be on my head. But if he's out
Okay.
and I'm walking, if he's not hiding, then yes, he would be.
Okay. He has basically gotten off your head. Yes. He pulls out his pouch of 10,000 gold, sets it down. How about this? And I need all of y'all to give me, what is it?
Be a brain save, isn't it? So we don't forget.
Well,
Um,
or maybe we do forget.
Maybe I want to forget.
Oh. This may not work for you, but I need a wisdom save from the three of you.
Is it charmed or?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We have inspiration for the next
We
few
do.
days.
That doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know if I want to fail this or not. If I want to fail it, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. So, but is this
He's
like
got
a
some modified memory on y'all.
Precisely,
Does-
and I just rolled a natural 20.
yeah?
Oh,
Does
okay.
modify memory have anything with a charmed effect?
Yeah, it does. I just saw
Okay.
that.
Well, fuck. Yeah, I'm not far behind you there. I rolled an
21.
18 plus 8, 26.
So we all make it. Does she is the question.
Did
I
you
don't
make
think
it, Sue?
that's a.
No,
I
I
rolled a
didn't.
21.
Harvey kind of hangs his head down.
He wouldn't know until we react or don't react, right?
He would know. I think, right?
Modify memory? I don't know.
You can modify
But if
it.
we pass it, is that okay? Like,
He was
Oh, he
probably going to
just-
try and erase the last 10 minutes of us knowing anything about what's going on here, but
Or
We
her knowing
succeeded.
that we were here.
couldn't he just say, I want to do that, and then we just
No,
let
'cause
it
then
happen?
she could.
Yeah. He, as you see, he turns to her. I'm sorry, my lady. I seem to have failed you. Their minds are a little thicker than what we thought.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
You're going to be like, and then we'll figure out what happens next week. And I'm going to
Yeah.
be all like, I kill Harvey. And that's going to be sad.
we turned Harvey into a pincushion. Right here, right now.
You mentioned that it is 10 o'clock. So we
It's
will
always-
see what happens next time.
We all succeeded, and it's just like, we'll just give you the fucking money and leave.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as it's been noticed, we'll see what happens next week. As far as all this is concerned, is Harvey a turncoat? Is there something else going on here? What the hell's going on? Will Sparky blow up with all this frustration of not understanding what the hell's going on with politics? Anyway, we'll see you next week. Don't
Will
forget,
Sue change her face, never
Yes,
to be seen again.
yes, or like stay in permanent invisibility. We'll be back Wednesday for some organized play, back Friday for some Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, and back here Sunday to see what happens next. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join us for those individual shows, or jump in wherever you wish to. But remember, we're all in this adventure called life together, so let's keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good night.